and most all of you have a connection to Den Bosch, of course, if you're a student or working there. So this is our team. There's one guest we are missing. This was in our team and was on the plane to Moscow. So for Den Bosch, we know that the target and the challenge is really big, just like for the other municipalities. Basically, it's in three areas. So we have the energy savings, renewable energy, and transition. Den Bosch knows they have defined already what the target is going to be. Maybe for the units of measure, the petajoule is 100 terajoule. So the numbers are a bit smaller than in the previous presentation. So we decided basically to focus on the residential part. If you look at the residential, then there is a savings level of 3.1 petajoule. So the first thing we did is look at, okay, what happened in the past period, in 2010 until 2018. And actually, it's quite okay. So we already see, just like in Tilburg actually, that this trend is going down. The total consumption of energy. Also what we see is that there's a lot of, the penetration of smart meters is actually quite high already. A lot was done in that period. And also the use of low tariff with the smart meters is also really rising. So Den Bosch doing quite a good job, but the challenge is still until 2050, a lot more to be done. And the only way is to influence the behavior. That's going to be the core of our presentation. So if we first look at what we get on ideation, basically we took those three circles and then generate the ideas per area. So a lot of stuff came out of there, also some wild ideas about really incentive models, giving away the Teslas, or taking them again if they bad. But fine then, but in the end, like the overall idea that we ended up with is that what we should have is a scoring model. So we should try to get the public to be really enthusiastic themselves about the scores that they reach within their city, and make sure that they really want to change their behavior. Yeah, so if you look then on what we did next is basically following the criteria model also is dive into the data to find, okay, if you want to build a scoring model, then what are the key elements that need to be in there? So basically we've been thinking on all of the three areas, so it should be good for municipality, also good for Enexis. So one of the things that we found is that low tariff has one big advantage if you can influence the low tariff, is that it balances out the peaks in the grid. So we were thinking, okay, low tariff is really a relevant one to take into the model. Also the smart meter, although the penetration is already very high, still this is something very important for changing behavior, also for the switching over to the low tariff. So this was roughly the idea of how we came to the key elements of the model. We already added also some data, basically some longitude, latitude, also for the visualizations later on, and we add neighborhood data that we not only have like the postal code, but also can use it to plot better the characters. Been using Colab notebooks, Power BI for all the visualization stuff. So really a combination of to make our way through to building this model. I think one of the nice things probably to show indeed is the switch. Yeah, it is. It's a really nice visualization basically of what happened. Victor has built this and was I think until 2:30 a.m. working on it, so he was very proud and happy to show it, of course. And it's really showed like a time series of the production of alternative energy. So it could be either solar panels or something else, but at least it shows the penetration of areas or households that are actually delivering energy, producing their own energy. So it's really cool, cool stuff. And there were some other things we looked at, like outliers also, to really find, okay, are there strange things in the data? Yeah, this is also about the outliers. So really to find where they are. So this is really cool stuff, I think. Yeah, can you switch back to this one, right? Yeah. So then onto the scoring model. This is how we implemented this in the Power BI. So it's the scoring is on top. So we have like the neighborhood, we have the zip code, and the factors which are influencing this is indeed the percentage of low tariff. We have the smart meter percentage, the delivery percentage, which basically indicates how many own production, so how many other sources there are, and the annual consumption itself. And then we made a ranking of it. And the key thing here is that it looks especially on the improvement. So we'll have like 2010 versus 2018. How much did you improve? So it's not only the status of today, but are you moving ahead? And so we can do this year by year, having the incentive really on the improvement part. So if you're in a bad situation, so you're in a low score, then by improving, you could still end up on top of the ranking. So which is, as we believe, good for really having this behavior change. And so what we did to validate our model is to really look at, okay, what happened when we did this ranking, and really try to look with Google Maps on what are the best in classes and what do we see. So then here you see that there's solar panels all over the place, also over there, and even in the area it's difficult to see, but this is somebody who actually put solar panels almost everywhere. Okay, so and then the highest priority to improve, but the really bad ones were in the the gypsy area. And also somewhere really in the center. So this for us, this really it's quite a simple model, but already you could see it gave really the idea of, okay, this is in basic setting it's doing what it should do. Yeah. So next actions. So a few things you can do right away. And of course, the first one may be like open door, but the low tariff and the smart meter is something really to get to like 100%. It's and the scoring model can be used immediately by municipality and also by access. What you can do also with the scoring model is find the bad spots and find the ones that are really doing. Going forward, the important one, of course, we didn't develop anything yet like an app or something on the web, but that would be a logical first step and an easy one as well. And you have to have an incentive program. Right? You can bring it to the people, but if you don't have like a good idea, and maybe again, it's depending on the budget, but if you can throw away Tesla or something else.
Share Tesla.
So that's at least a really a step that needs to be taken if you want to make the maximum out of it. And of course use the spots where the potential is. You can see also where the potential is with the scoring model, and use those spots and try to get to the energy savings there. An important one can be the social housing corporations. It's a different game if you're in owned houses or rental houses.
And we also saw that Den Bosch needs to install 22 windmills and 300 hectares of sun panels, so we can plot them.
had like 12 of these ideas. But that was really good. That was So to conclude, lessons learned. The first one actually also by the team before. Playing the role that fits your skills. This is what happens when you're on the time curve, but the pity is the learning is a little bit less. Yeah, but I don't think there is any other way. What we also saw is great teamwork. That's really key to success. And we had some really unstoppable forces. Well, some of us were at the top curve yesterday. The other ones were still working, so that we couldn't stop them. And the third one is we found that it's really difficult to keep like the data set of truth. So people are doing are going with their own tasks, and then in the end it's quite a challenge. We found to say, okay, what now is the final truth? So we struggled a bit with that. So and it hurt us, I think, at least in the last stage of finalizing this. It hurt us a little. That's it. So. Okay. Coach.
So, Babati, what do you think of the process?
The process went really well, but like you mentioned, there are a lot of unstoppable forces. So, but the timekeeping was actually one of the problems that I felt in the process, because other than that, it was iterative. So we came back to discuss, then we found some problems, then we went back to get more data. So the process was iterative, but there was, we appointed a timekeeper in the beginning, but then we decided that we will have a change after some time and we'll get back, but that was not there. So it was, time management was the problem I felt, but other than that, the process was iterative and it was good. Yeah.
Major, do you have questions?
I asked them all the questions already.
Well, I don't have a clear question. I just have some remarks. First of all, I like the idea of building a scoring that would help also our business to identify groups or to target our business cases. And I also liked, but maybe not so much from an Axis point of view, but in general, maybe that's more from Ronald's point of view, from the public, the idea of gamification. I think Team 1 had similar idea.
Yeah.
And so to encourage the public to become more sustainable or adopt your strategy through gamification. So that's a very modern approach. That's it from my side.
Okay. I'm just wondering, you made a lot of analysis. Is that something which we can reuse?
No, so we made the scoring model, which takes into account these three factors. We tried a variety of factors like build age of the houses, but now it's this system, and we can use it from year to year. So we made it from 2010 to 2019 just to show the effect, and then from the other years is also very easy to in as well. So you just add an extra year, and it will go on.
It's a license model.
Pay per year.
But you also apply it for the other cities?
Yeah, I think we can, but there were some things we didn't do because at first we looked at how many solar panels can we accommodate in Den Bosch, and this was just not sufficient to reach their saving goals.
Yeah.
So therefore we went this route. Maybe some other cities have this less, but we saw a very strong correlation when smart meters were installed. There was a definite switch in. There was a more So in overall, the power use decreased in our data set. Yeah. But as soon as a smart meter was installed, it decreased even more than in the others. So this is really cool, I think.
Mark already mentioned quite a simple model, get it by new data and new data sets.
Okay, it's reusable. Yeah.
If we
Okay. Well, the rest of the project? No more questions? Already done? Okay. Well, then we'll finish the recording and of course,